You have to bring the chocolate first.
Okay, so is he too afraid to come out and say it himself?
No, he's just out. He asked you if you are scared to go out and talk to him.
Scared. That's what he said.
Yep.
It's a good tactic. It's a very good tactic.
Very good, Matt.
I really have to go. I can't just smoke my cigar and ignore him.
Yeah,
where's my chocolate?
You're definitely going to be more upset at getting called scared than him wasting his entire week.
Correct.
Literally. Matt went to 4th grade name calling. Yeah, he's too scared. That shit like, oh, I ain't scared. Let me show you. Like, bro, Matt, we're not in 4th grade.
Woo! He flew a colony, G. With his bags, putting them in the overhead. Sorry, bumping into people. I'm reporting into people.
I got an important
Overhead.
That nigga not doing it. You know when somebody hype as shit to tell you something, bro, they just find any way to tell you. Oh no, don't kick my bag, my camera's in there. like the little kid that come to school. Hey, whoa, watch out, my dad bought me the shoes. Like, nigga, we don't care, bro. Oh, Matt, I ain't gonna lie, you need to get back for this, bro. Yo, Matt, get back, bro. Get back. Nigga, get back. Slide for this, bro.
Here we go. So let me tell you all a quick story about Vice News. Remember Vice News? I know, they don't matter. I allowed them to come and do a piece on me in the war room about 7 months ago now. I knew it would be a hit piece, of course. I'm a professional. But I also knew anyone with a brain would see through the hit piece and see the beauty of the war room and want to join. So I allowed them to come do a hit piece. And then I got interviewed by Piers Morgan. Look, they're calling. It's our friends from Vice, but he can wait. Then I got interviewed by Piers Morgan, and he came at me hard, and all of the comments are saying, bro, Tate's a G. The Matrix tries to tell the world that everyone hates me, but the truth is, everyone actually loves me. So when Piers tried to come for me hard, expecting to be a hero, he was actually attacked, and he felt like, oops, I made a mistake, which stopped Vice releasing their hit piece. Because they called me and said, hey, still calling. They called me and said, hey, we want to film some more. We feel like we didn't get the other side of the story. Basically, we want to undo the hit piece and do the fair journalism we were supposed to do in the first place, because now we realize making a hit piece on you doesn't work out well for us. Then I went to jail because I'm Matrix attacked. And they thought, he's the bad guy now, we can do a hit piece. And they released a hit piece. And nobody believed it. And just like I said, everyone saw through it, saw it was garbage, to the point where Vice had to turn the comments off because everyone was insulting them. They even falsely edited me stuttering. When have you ever seen me stutter? On any video ever. To try and make me look frustrated, like I've been caught out by this dork called Matt. So they released a hit piece, and it was totally detrimental.
He comments on the stuttering in the video.
Nobody believed them. Bombed their reputation even worse. Vice used to be something, and now they're completely off the deep end. Nobody gives a shit about them. Complete Matrix propaganda. So then I get released from jail. And now, Matt from Vice is begging me for another interview. Calling me every day, begging me. Please, please, please. So I've decided, because I'm such a nice man, most people have a hit piece done about them, and they don't talk to that organization anymore. But I'm so nice. I'm gonna have a conversation with Vice News. We're gonna talk to them. We're gonna talk to Matt and message him. Again, I said, an instruction. Again, like a little dog. So we're gonna wait for Matt to call us, and we're gonna hear what Matt has to say about the fact that they were dishonest, and they weren't particularly good at, oh look, again, please, Mr. Tate. Geeks. Well, if it isn't Matt,
Andrew, hey.
Mr. Honest.
He calls him 3 times in a row and then says, hey.
Well, if it isn't Matt,
Andrew, hey.
Mr. Honest Journalism.
Yeah, that's how I like to think of myself. How are you? Are you in your house?
It's a shame nobody else thinks of you that way, Matt. That's why you have to turn off the comments on your little video.
Are you at home? Congrats on your being released under house arrest.
Thank you.
What do you think is next?
Well, it's a beautiful reality, Matt. It's a beautiful life, and I'm clearly one of God's chosen ones. And I'm here to spread a positive message and continue with my mission to prevent the degeneracy which is purported by organizations like Vice, drug taking, and other forms of pornography, a bunch of other stuff you lot are involved in. I'm here to combat it. I'm going to lead people to the truth and to the light. And we're all going to be better people and have a better society for that. And I think you learned that when you turn the comments off in your little video, that most people understand I'm a force for good, and that hit pieces don't really work because you've lost all credibility in the mainstream matrix mechanisms of the media, unfortunately for you.
I actually have no say over whether the comments are or not, but I think they were turned off because the women were getting harassed.
Is that your excuse?
Well, that's what I think is the reason that they were turned off for. But anyway, regardless, I mean, look, the main reason I'm calling is I want to see whether you were up for doing another interview, not for Vice, but for the BBC.
Why would you want to interview me? I'm a bad person, I thought, according to your little story.
Well, I just try to report both sides of every story, so...
Oh, you do both sides? Is that how you think you work?
Yeah, well, that includes your side as well. So, you know, it was obviously difficult to interview you while you were in jail. Now,
but it's difficult to interview you while you're in jail, and then but it wasn't hard to release it.
Obviously difficult to interview you while you were
release it at the benefit of your name being as viral as it was.
In jail. Now you're out. You know, we can actually have a chance to hear your side of things.
The problem is, Matt, everyone on the planet wants to interview me. So the question is, why would I choose you when I have unlimited offers from people who are far more successful and better than you at the job? Because I'd be...
Yo, bro got boss music. I think this was edited on there.
And I'm not trying to disrespect you, I'm being honest. I'd be doing you a favor. Like, Matt, what's your last name? Shay. That name didn't matter until it was associated to mine. You do an interview with me, you matter for a little bit, but I can do an interview with anyone. So why would I do an interview with you? And this is genuinely a question. It's not an insult. I'm actually asking you why I would choose you when I have unlimited offers on the table.
Because we have a history.
That's such a girlfriend thing to say.
Because we have a history.
He smiled too.
We have a history of you doing dishonest journalism on me, so I would choose you. Interesting.
Yeah, that's just like a my girlfriend kind of thing to say. Like, we have a history.
Because we have a history.
We have a history of you doing dishonest journalism on me, so I would choose you.
Ironic.
Any journalist that you speak to is going to ask you the similar questions to the ones I asked you.
I have no problem with the questions. Questions are not a problem.
The reason that I want to do an interview with you, and of course you can do an interview with anyone you want, and you know that's entirely your choice. I'm just one of the many people asking you, I guess. But we have a history, and we got cut short last time, and there are still unanswered questions that I want to put to you. I can only tell you why I want to interview you. You know, ultimately it is your choice.
It is my choice, isn't it? I get to choose which reporter in the world, all these reporters who want to say bad things about me, I get to choose which reporter on the planet gets to become relevant via proxy because I am the most relevant person and I get to do the charitable act of allowing somebody to sit next to me and ask me questions. It's kind of interesting. I need to think heavily about it. I can't just give out such a fantastic opportunity to disingenuous nobodies. It's something I need to think about. Do you work for the BBC now or do you work for yourself?
I'm an independent contractor, but it has to be broadcast somewhere, and I think the BBC is where it would go. But one thing I would say though is, I spoke to the sartorial shooter, and he said that one of the things you might want is the chance to film it and record it yourself.
Oh, you mean so you can't edit in stutters like you did with Vice, and pretend I was stuttering when I was answering questions? Is that why?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Yes, you do, Matt!
The algorithm to make you become more famous and more viral.
I'm not an expert on algorithms for social media platforms. I do not have most of them installed on my phone. I cannot control what a 15-year-old Singaporean decides to do when he chops me up and calls me names. I can't control that, and I wouldn't try to.
When you search for your...
And I wouldn't try to.
Shout out to the person that included what he was talking about.
Names. I can't control that, and I wouldn't try to.
When you search for your...
And I wouldn't try to.
When you search for your name in Google, one of the associated...
Did they literally edit it like that?
Try to.
When you search for your...
And I wouldn't try to.
When you search for your name in Google, one of the associated terms. Why then have the Romanian police said the investigation is ongoing?
I'm not sure where you got that information from. I'm not sure who said it. Is there some kind of procedure that must be completed? I don't know.
There has been a lot of bad...
Procedure that must be completed? I don't know.
There has been a lot of bad...
I can't control that, and I wouldn't try to.
When you search for your...
Procedure that must be completed? I don't know.
There has been a lot of bad...
I mean, you could look at that as like a little editing mistake. No, he's not even replaying it, chat. That's literally, I think, how it looked. I didn't watch the documentary or whatever it was, but they reused the frustrated face. Right, at first I'm like, well, the editor just is a dickhead. He made a mistake. But like, it's the key moments that was mistakenly edited in twice. Like, mid-sentence of like, I don't know, like, leave me alone type vibe. Like, that kind of energy. So it's like, kind of portraying like, oh, he's irritated. Why are you irritated at this question? Why are you repeating yourself? Why are you... Maybe on dick. My guy Jizo with the big 25 fucking months. I appreciate you, my brother, man. Big 25 months. I know y'all see it, man. It's crazy. Appreciate you, gang, for real. The banning of comments, vice or falsifying. The banning of comments, removal of videos, or use of clips to create inaccurate reactions by Tate prove this. No, they're gonna look the play. I mean, when a snake bites you, chat, like, I think that's why Tate is like kind of like so nonchalant about it. Like, I think what's funny to him is the audacity of the guy Matt calling him back. Like,
let's be honest with each other. We have a history. We're friends now. Don't lie. Stutters were edited in to try and make it look like you stumped me with your asinine questions, which of course is absolutely impossible.
I honestly don't know if what you might be referring to is sometimes we cut to B-roll of someone's face when we're editing an interview, because, you know, we spoke for almost an hour, but
and he got the answer for everything, don't he?
It gets cut down to only a few minutes, so there are going to be some edits, and we are going to need to cut to your face at some point.
You dishonestly edited. Okay, we agree.
Well, we edit. I would say we don't dishonestly edit it, but the idea that we would just release a, you know, an hour-long unedited interview doesn't really make sense, right? Because the whole documentary is only 45 minutes. So, anyway, but the point is, I can't stop you filming in your own home, you know, releasing whatever you want to release, editing it however you want to edit it. You know, I can't stop you doing that. So if that's what you want to do, then...
Yeah, but at that point, you can say, well, he didn't include this, and he didn't include that. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And then, you know, when people say, oh, Matt, you've unfairly edited this, or whatever, you can say, well, here's the full unedited version.
You're right. I can film our interview to protect myself from your dishonest journalism. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to think about it, Matt, because I'm the one who matters here. I can sit down with fucking Peter, with Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch. I can sit down with anybody and be the most viewed podcast or interview in the world. So I'm going to think about it.
That's true.
Would you bring me a box of chocolates?
I can bring you a box of chocolates.
If you promise to bring me a box of chocolates, that will increase your chances, and I'll give you an answer within 24 hours. But you have to promise me, Matt. Don't lie to me.
I'll check with my superiors whether I can send you a box of chocolates.
What the actual fuck, Matt?
Well, then you check with your boss. You go into your boss's room and ask if you're allowed to spend a large portion of your salary on a 5-pound box of chocolates, and you let me know. And if you can, then I will strongly consider allowing you the opportunity to speak with me.
Oh my God.
Are you asking all the journalists to bring you a box of chocolates?
You let me know about the chocolates, Matt. Have a nice day. Right. So, now Matt's going to come back to
this nigga Matt finna walk. This nigga Matt finna walk in a room like this. That nigga finna walk in and hand it to him on his knees, bro.
Let's do this on journalists. If he agrees to chocolates, I'll agree to the interview.
He funny as shit for that.
What we're going to do is record him standing around waiting for an interview with my box of chocolates. You see? Isn't the world beautiful? Vice do a hit piece on Tate. Tate goes to jail. We got him. Release the hit piece. He's in jail. He's never getting out. God releases me. Vice, Matt, BBC, whoever, Matrix agent number 399 begs for another interview, and I end up with chocolates. It's kind of like I never lose.
Oh, bro. Man walking in like it's Valentine's Day. Hey, Matt walking in that bitch like it's Valentine's Day, bro. And this is funny because he's really trolling with it. Like, fuck y'all. Fuck everybody. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel? You know, you bring somebody in or something. Like, you kind of predict that they're gonna be on some weird shit about it. Because there's a lot of widespread opinions and rumors. And at the time, it's so weird to me. Like, oh, he go to jail. Name booming. Let's drop it. I mean, like I said, I don't think I can give a fuck. You know why? Because when a snake bites you, can you be surprised? Like, they saw a moment to capitalize off of clout, and they did it. It's like, okay, the sky is blue.
It's kind of like I never lose.
A few moments later.
Fucked up.
Hello, Matt.
I can bring you a box of chocolates.
That's great. Here we are. See, I went to jail. Everyone said Tate's over. His life's done. He's going to go to jail. Turns out I was totally innocent. I've been let free. And now I get chocolates from Vice. Life's looking good.
From the BBC.
Oh, even from the BBC's even better. They got bigger budgets. Don't let me down, Matt. Don't be cheap.
So, when works for you?
How soon can you get the chocolates?
As soon as you want.
I'm pretty hungry. Assuming the chocolates are procured, what day is it today? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, something like that. Assuming the chocolates are ready, but it depends who you're going to come with, because I need to talk to my lawyer on house arrest, blah, blah.
Friday works. If I need to get permission to visit you from the police, I'm sure I can do that. I can probably do that.
Alan, my lawyer, can handle all that. How many of you are coming?
It would just be 3 people. Me and 2 crew.
You and 2 crew. Okay, let me talk to my lawyer and I'll get back to you.
Okay, great. Hopefully see you soon.
Hopefully.
All right.
Gotcha, bitch! Several days later.
Is Andrew going out to meet us?
Yeah, who are you?
Matt.
This is Matt. And he looks.
From the BBC?
Alright, I'm gonna let him know.
Okay,
like, be right back. Okay.
Oh my god, I don't see no chocolate.
Yeah, who are you?
Oh, they're behind his back. Mac thinks he's funny.
This is Matt. And he looks.
From the BBC?
Alright, I'm gonna let him know.
Okay,
like, be right back.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good morning.
And you want breakfast?
Yeah, I'll have breakfast because I've got a very important interview today. What's next? A very important interview today with a very renowned, esteemed, well-known journalist called Matt Shea. Yeah. As you can see, I'm dressed for the occasion.
I love Matt Shea.
I think you can see him. Stand outside my house right there.
With his film crew.
With his film crew.
That's interesting.
Where is he? Here he is. Here he is. Please, can I have another interview? Please. Tate! What a dork! Imagine going to school as a kid.
Okay.
And everyone's like, you're a geek. Okay. You're a nerd.
Okay.
You're a dork. And then you grow up.
And they were right.
That's Matt Shea's reality.
I watched one of his interviews about a drug in Colombia. And he was sniffing cocaine in the interview, talking about how the drug people aren't actually that bad. They're the same as the cocaine people.
Oh my god.
And then he does hit pieces on good people.
Christian, he is a dork, a nerd, and a geek. DNG. He's DNG! DNG!
I haven't seen a DNG in person.
And you know what's amazing?
What?
His stupid ass didn't do what me and you would have done. Jump on a jet and fly somewhere. No. He went to the airport, checked in, Wizz Air, economy, put all his bags on the thing. Dude, quickly, let's wait in line for security. Dude, went through all that shit at 4 a.m. this morning to come here and stand outside my house like a dickhead.
I wonder how much of his annual salary this cost.
Well, what do you call me? I'll let him know I'm having my breakfast. So he has to fucking wait. Just call me, he certainly will. Still there. Did he have chocolate?
Wow, they really sitting there like some dickheads.
Can I say, sorry. Why is he here?
To do it?
About?
How about the most famous man in the world, the most influential man in the world who owns the culture, the person who's going to save planet Earth, me. And of course, I decided to choose an interview with him to boost his career because he was so honest the last time I gave him a chance.
So this is Vice episode 2.
Yes, you did. But this time, Woo! It'd be great.
DNG.
DNG, man.
That's not the interview.
Did he ever get in?
This is all I have to say to him.
This is fucking hilarious. Hold on, I'm gonna come back.
Woo!
But I'm about to speed it up, Chad.
So I spoke with Andrew. He said he's tired right now.
Okay.
And like to give him his chocolate.
Give him his chocolate?
Yep.
Okay, well, can you tell him we can give it to him? once we're sat down to do the interview?
He wants the chocolate now.
He wants the chocolate now?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a little bit worried that he's just gonna, brag about us bringing him chocolate on Twitter and not actually do the interview.
I don't know. You have to bring the chocolate.
Good job, man. Good job.
First.
Okay, so is he too afraid to come out and say it himself?
No.
Oh, Matt giving up buckets, chat. Hey, yo, Matt. Is he too afraid to come say it himself? Okay, Matt. Okay, so
is he too afraid to come out and say it himself?
Matt grew a pair. It's funny as shit because he's like, okay, is he too afraid to go? Like shout out to you, man. First of all, we got some balls to talk shit, and we said he's gonna troll me, so I'm standing out here for no reason.
Chocolate on Twitter and not actually do the interview.
I don't know. You have to bring the chocolate first.
Okay, so is he too afraid to come out and say it himself?
No, he's just out. He's having his breakfast now.
Okay, could you do me a favor? Could you ask him if he's scared of doing an interview with us?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
If he's scared, good word, Matt. Good fucking word, Matt. Good word. Should be more scared of wasting your time.
So he asked you if you are scared to go out and talk to him.
Scared. That's what he said.
Yep.
It's a good tactic. It's a very good tactic.
Very good, Matt.
I really have to go. I can't just smoke my cigar and ignore him.
Yeah,
Where's my chocolate?
You're definitely going to be more upset at getting called scared than him wasting his entire week.
Correct.
Literally. Yo, chat went. Matt went to 4th grade name calling. Yeah, he's too scared. That shit like, oh, I ain't scared. Let me show you. Like, bro, Matt, we're not in 4th grade. Bro, my little sister could have got him to come outside better than that, bro. Nah, boo boo. Like, Matt, you might as well have like stick your fucking fingers in your ear and did like scaredy pants. Yo, like what, bro? Yo, he might as well have went in there and said, tell Andrew we were playing tag last time I met him and he's it. Like, Matt, scared, Matt? Really? That's your best attempt. Multi-million view interview on the line and you fumbled it by saying he's scared. Matt, you were better off begging. You literally were better off begging. Chat, what's the difference at this point?
Scared.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
It's a good tactic. It's a very good tactic. Now he said I'm scared. I really have to go. I can't just smoke my cigar and ignore him. Where's my chocolate?
You're definitely going to be more upset at getting called scared than him wasting his entire week.
Correct.
Bro, I literally said, I'm like, yo, wait, he's scared and you wasted your time.
He didn't want to give you the chocolate now. He wants to get in the house and then...
Well, you can wait a while. Let's give him about 10 minutes.
I think he's beginning to realize. I think he's beginning to realize the reality of this.
What the? Oh, no. I think it's muted.
I've got a pretty empty day today. I can't think of anything I'm supposed to do. I mean, Marty must save this man in the world. The battle against Shaitan.
Okay.
Already own the culture. We're fighting back against the Matrix. I already know Aikido. Understand? So do my Aikido so quickly that it creates a vortex, like a tornado, that goes high into the sky.
Sure, you don't just study Aikido.
I know Aikido.
Steph Mutt, GG. I appreciate the 17 months, brother.
The DOJO, I'm sorry. The DOJO is on our house. Look. What do you do? It's been 45 minutes now. Woo! He flew a colony, G. With his bags, putting them in the overhead. Sorry, bumping into people. I'm reporting interview. Overhead. Sorry, bumping into people. I'm reporting interview. Sorry for all my bags. I got an important interview.
I got an important interview.
Overhead.
That nigga not doing it.
Sorry, bumping into people. I'm reporting interview. Sorry for all my bags. I got an important interview. I'm a reporter. Gang!
Yo, Chad, this shit does not be
Look!
Oh, these big ass cameras.
Like a gate.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
My door.
No, they cooked him bad with yo. Matt probably watching this shit, saying, "You know what? Fuck it, I'll get him myself." Like yo, Matt, I ain't gonna lie, you need to get back for this, bro.
When are we gonna afford a taxi home? Maybe stuck there. I wonder what crappy hotel he's staying in. He's not staying in a good one, is he? I think he now must realize what's happened. I think he now must realize he's been checkmated.
I'm still cracking the fuck up at that, bro. I got an important. You know when somebody hype as shit to tell you something, bro, they just find any way to tell you. Oh no, don't kick my bag, my camera's in there. Don't kick that bag, bro, my camera's in there. I got an interview.
In the grand game of life.
Yeah.
I guess that's the story for twice.
Like the little kid that come to school. Hey, whoa, watch out! My dad bought me the shoes. Like nigga, we don't care, bro.
Marina, our housekeeper, take the trash out.
Yo.
I guess that's his vice story nowadays.
Wait, look, hold on, look at this.
Filming Marina take the trash out. I guess that's in the grand game of life. They're filming Marina take the trash out. I guess that's the story for the Vice. Work order. They're filming Marina, our housekeeper, take the trash out. I guess that's his Vice story nowadays. Misogynistic influencer Andrew Tate has garbage which he uses to litter the landfills and damage the ozone layer because of global warming.
Tate has woman dragging around his garbage as he sits in $1 million mansion. Yo, that's actually fucking hilarious.
Fucking nerd. 2 bags of rubbish from his house that contain microplastics. Get out of line, you fucking geek! Think about microplastics. Shut the fuck up. He likes making garbage documentaries, doesn't he? Fucking nerd. You could film just the bag of garbage for the entire documentary and it'd still be less garbage than the last one he tried to make. They're still there. Oh, have some pride, Matt. Come on. Dude, just fuck off, Matt. Matt's the kind of guy. Come on, Matt. Matt's the kind of guy. Get in your head. Matt's the kind of guy who will arrange to meet a girl for dinner, show up at the restaurant with his £8.64 in his pocket, ready to try and show her a good time. Her not show up and him sit at the table for 5 hours. Well, maybe he'll talk to me. Looks like the kind of guy he is. Clearly. You know the worst thing?
Yo, why they really cooking this shit out of Matt right now, bro? Yo, Matt, get back, bro. Get back. Nigga, get back. Slide for this, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Clearly. You know the worst thing?
See, he can't even stand on business for this. You know he's not standing on business in some other areas.
I don't feel sorry for him. 1%. Neither should anyone else. These are the worst type of people. They're literally agents of the Matrix. Agents of the Matrix. They will edit your speech and cut your sentences up to make it look like you said something different. They will misrepresent you in the most callous and
Matt might as well crush it. Matt might as well eat the chocolate on camera in his face. Like that. Like that's the only move. If Matt, like Chad, we try to help Matt here. Like we're like, yo, Matt, where's your spine, bro? Where's your backbone? I'm betting on move number. My first move I thought of: eat the chocolate on camera and then throw it on the ground and step on it. And fuck it, if you really bad, pee on the fucking chocolate, nigga. Fuck it, go balls deep, bro. Like, you might as well, bro. Or move to, like, at this point, you already just sat out there for like an hour, bro. What can you do? You gotta get back crazy. You gotta get back crazy, bro. Hop the fence. Like, no, hop the fence is crazy, because then he could beat you the fuck up. Man, get his ass whooped. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But like, come on, man. Like, you gotta make a statement now, bro. You gotta make a statement, bro.
Grotesque and most promiscuous and exorbitant manner. And now he thinks that he's gonna come here and what? Interview you again. The DNG. The DNG. The original DNG. By dancing. We can get that trending. Oh, wait, come on. Matthew.
Oh my God, how's it going, Matt? Oh my God, he had one fucking chance to answer this phone like a fucking gangster. Hey, yo, where the fuck you at, dog? Yo, where the fuck? Matt, you had one job. You've been out there for an hour.
Matthew.
Hey, how's it going? How's your breakfast? Yo, Matt passive aggressive. That's what it is. He passive aggressive. Do you hear that question?
Hey, how's it going? How's your breakfast?
It's good, thanks.
Are you gonna let us interview you?
I thought I sent someone out to say, come back a bit later. I just woke up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can come back later. What time works?
What time is it now?
8:45.
No way you're fucking falling for this.
2:30?
Perfect. See you there.
Perfect. Ah, Matt, do you have my chocolate?
Yes, I brought you chocolate.
Good, because there's no access to the house without chocolate at 2:30. I want you to know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's sit down, have an interview, and then you can have it.
No. You don't make the rules around here, young man. You will give me my chocolate before you come into my house at 2:30 when we do our interview.
Whoa. He's...
Fucking dork, Matt. Matt! Lock in, bruh. Lock in. Prime example of people only treat you how you allow them. Like, bro, Matt. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Maybe, chat, my only consideration for the bullshit is my boss would kill me if he found out I cussed out Andrew Tate. But dog, where your sense of dignity at, man? Yo, Matt, you might as well just
Whoa.
Well.
Woo!
Yo, this is going. Matt can. Little chat. This is what y'all gotta understand, bro. Matt will never be able to erase this from history. This is why y'all gotta stand on honor, bro. Like Matt might have $50,000, $500,000 to his name. He might have fucking the baddest bitch in his life right now, but he will never be able to get this off his honor. Like, this will never be off of his name in the history of the world. This moment of this level of disrespect. Like, this death was for dishonor, bro. Like, I take the L, take the real L, at least on an honorable way. Oh my. Oh. Hey, how's it going? How's your breakfast? I've been sitting out here an hour waiting for you to done eating.
You look like a geek. Oh. Right. All right. Now let's see what they do. Let's film them.
Just imagine that conversation that they're having. Like, what do y'all talk about it today? Like, hey, we just wasted our time, guys, but we'll come back and do it again.
Yeah, taxi.
Hi, my name's Matt Shane. I'm standing outside the house of millionaire Andrew Tate. He told me to go back there, and I will. He had bags of trash, and the bags of trash had microplastics, and then he took my chocolates.
You look like a geek, bro. Right.
They called it the downfall of Andrew Tate because he can't, like, post a picture on Instagram. Look at this title. Andrew Tate's bail bid rejected as disgraced. Influencers plea to be given house arrest is tossed out. And I wasn't even super team Tate at all. Like in many ways. In many ways. But this is crazy. I saw the positive impact, the negative impacts. I saw it all, and I said it for what it was. But this is crazy. I mean, what can you expect bots to do, though? Yeah, Bo was making 10 million a month. That's a downfall. I need one too, right? I need to fall hard, man. And where they kind of got cooked is where he already got money. Like, a lot of times you fuck these people over when it's like, all right, you can't make no more money. But he was, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, chat. I'm gonna play some background music while I go get some food. Chat, I think the funniest part about this video. Y'all wanna know what the funniest part about this video is? me see if y'all can guess. What's the funny? Can y'all guess what the funniest part about this video is? The title when they released this was Andrew Tate first interview from home, and it's him fucking with a guy that thought he had an interview. So they released the title like on some like, oh yeah, we did an interview, and then like this nigga know he never got one. Like literally, I'm skimming through the whole video, he still never got it. Like this is crazy. Why was this more entertaining than I thought? Like I thought we was gonna watch him go on some deep shit, and substance is always valued, like no matter what. Like I would have loved to see an interview, but this is like I like this a lot bit more. I like this a lot bit more. I'm actually fucking dying at some of these parts, chat. Yo, he said, I have an important interview. Don't kick my bag. My camera's in there. My mic. Oh God. Let's keep going. I might even put it in normal speed, chat. I personally don't want to watch that montage. Of course, I watched the whole fucking thing. The moment I skip, it's over in 5 seconds. It's crazy.
He's a DNG, bro.
No one has deserved this more than him ever.
Massage my head, please, because there's a DNG outside, and it's negative energy. You know what I mean? So just thanks, because of DNG.
Yeah, it's affecting your brain power.
It's like, I'm so cool, but when a nerd is outside begging at the gate, like, oh, nerd, please interview me. Like his patheticness and his insidious weakness is in the atmosphere, and I have to make sure that I channel my chi. Got breathe in smoke, massage my super brain to purify my existence, because there's some DNG at my gate who won't give up. Please, let me talk to you.
Level 5 NPC outside.
You look like a geek. So get fucked. I finished my lunch, finished my 15th coffee of the day, and continue to conquer the world and be fucking rich.
That's a good point.
Some DNG.
Don't end up like a DNG standing outside a man's gate.
That would be horrible. Imagine flying Wizz Air calling you to stand outside a man's gate.
Your only big shot in the world to ever be noticed again.
You look
is that guy to come out
like a geek.
And there is less than 0% chance.
The worst thing is I said come back at 2:30 and he arrived on time to the minute.
Mr. Punctual.
The only joke they didn't make, Jack, is that, like, you know, with him being on the global warming train, he just took the flight and wasted a flight, and he'll have to waste another flight to get back.
Hey, I get there exactly on time, let me in.
He was there at 2:30 sharp. That's crazy.
You look like a geek. You look like a geek.
We don't hold back to it. Just when you thought he couldn't look more geeky.
This is helping. His vibes are being repelled by my Aikido. I will not let him poison me. I refuse. It's my life mission to never end up anything like Batman.
Yeah.
It is my life's ambition to never be anything like him. And it's a little worm who comes along and does hit pieces on people while trying to pretend to be their friend, to try and get hits on the internet. And everyone realizes he's a little worm. And then he's so desperate to matter that he has to beg the same person he betrayed for attention again, because he is a complete dork.
Who would ever talk to him? That's relevant now. No. So, I mean, you're not talking to him, but...
Talk to who? The DNG. Nobody gives a fuck about him. Hi, I'm DNG, can I have an interview? No.
Yeah, no.
You look like a geek.
I'm gonna fly here and I'll consider it.
True tuna. Pause.
You're busy.
I'm super busy.
I can see.
Pepper steak.
I'm working.
White rice and broccoli.
Repelling his negative organs.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Hey guys, Yep.
Both
Do you have the chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have the chocolate?
So,
I can...
look, obviously...
Negative organs.
Yeah. Fucking nerd.
Hey guys. Yep. Do you have the chocolate?
Yeah.
I mean, the cameraman kind of soft, but he's supposed to go out there and take it.
Okay. Can I have the chocolate?
So,
I can...
Like, cameraman, you gotta continue the boss-like aroma coming from the house shitting on Matt right now. Like, your whole vibe was supposed to go out there and say nothing and with a hand out. No, not you. Chocolate. Like want some
look,
want some straight man, we ain't worried about you. Get that fucking chocolate.
Obviously, what we don't want is to give you the chocolate and not do the interview, right?
No! Matt, at this time you're trying to spare the chocolate? Somebody gotta eat it.
What we don't want is to give you the chocolate and not do the interview, right?
No, Matt.
So, but I know you want to film us giving you the chocolate. So if you or Tate can come up with a way where we're both happy, then let's do it.
You're not gonna get an interview without the chocolate.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So how about if you tell Tate he can come out, and then we can hand him the chocolate as we enter, and you can film it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him, but he's pretty busy, just so you know.
Busy with what?
With work.
It's not your business.
Oh, really?
It's not your business.
Shout out to these niggas.
With work. Okay, I'm gonna tell
Why are you asking that kind of question, bro?
him, but he's pretty busy, just so you know.
Busy with what?
Busy with what?
With work.
Look, the cameraman already answered. The cameraman, but I guess like you don't have the poise for what's going on around you right now. Just work on it, please.
Oh, really?
It's not your business.
Okay, so he wants you to go out and get the chocolate because he's scared he's not gonna get an interview if he's gonna give you the chocolate.
And why didn't you say you were going to interview once you give him the chocolate?
I told him that.
And what did he say?
He wants you to go outside and he can like...
Yeah, keep dreaming, loser.
Let me see. Chat, what y'all doing, bro? I ain't gonna lie, chalk it up, Matt. Chalk it up, man. It'd be crazy if they ordered some food while he's standing out there. Dang, he really looks stupid.
Andrew, and you either give him the chocolate and you'll have an interview, or you don't and you don't have no interview.
Okay,
so
fine.
Yeah.
Deal.
So where's the chocolate?
Where's he?
He's inside.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah.
But you have to give him the chocolate first.
Okay, if he comes out, we'll give it to him.
He won't come out. If you give me the chocolate, I'll get the chocolate to him and you'll have an interview.
Your name's Stig, right? What's your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex. Okay,
Yeah.
right. So you're obviously a smart person. You know that if I give you the chocolate, then there's a high chance he'll never come out, right?
But at least it's a chance. If you don't give him the chocolate, you won't have an interview.
Yes, but
all.
I'm not gonna give him the chocolate and then just risk him not appearing. So
Matt is holding on to this chocolate like a last life. Like he's holding on to it like on some Lion King symbols on the edge of the cliff type shit. Like he thinks the chocolate is like his last breath or his like self-revival.
what I could do is hand him the chocolate as we walk in. That's a smart idea, right?
No, because he doesn't want that. He wants the chocolate. He's gonna do an interview with you after.
What do you think about all this?
I'm outside now.
You don't have any thoughts?
Yeah, no.
Well, you don't
Nothing.
have a brain. You can't think.
It's not that. It's just I don't want to get involved in this.
But you are involved. You're literally filming me.
Yeah, I
you
know,
live
but like
with
that,
Andrew Tate. And you're
that's
filming
it, you know.
Okay.
So, anyways,
So what do you do for Andrew Tate? You work for him full time, or?
God, cameraman, go in the fucking house. Damn, bruh. He about to get his interview right now. Y'all talking about Matt dick riding? No, Matt plucking this nigga, bruh. This that passive aggressive, slick like a fox type of communication right here.
again, it's just
It only just became obvious.
you have to give me the chocolate, or if not.
So what he just said.
Oh wait, never mind.
Okay.
So anyways,
So what do you do for Andrew?
He should troll him like I'm the chocolate carrier. That's my specific job.
Okay, you work from full time?
Bring the chocolate.
Again, it's just you have to give me the chocolate, or if not.
So he just sends you.
Bro, grown ass. Just think about this, bro. Grown ass men debating who's gonna hand chocolate to who, bro. This shit was destined to fail once his dumb ass said, "I'm gonna call my boss and see if I can get you the chocolate."
To ask us to give him chocolate. So what? Did he pay you, or do you work
for this?
Yeah. How does it work?
No.
Look at this poor, desperate attempt. So wait, did the person who uploaded this like work with Andrew Tate?
What? Did he pay you, or do you work
for this?
Yeah. How does it work?
No.
So what?
So this is the last time I'm gonna come out.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're either gonna give me the chocolate. I'm gonna give him the chocolate. You'll have an interview. If not,
this is getting quite silly though.
Now?
Isn't it? I mean, is he gonna do an interview with us even if we gave him the chocolate?
Maybe.
Maybe.
There is a bigger chance he's gonna do an interview with you if you bring him the chocolate.
I'll call him.
Okay, since he's not picking up.
Hi, Andrew. Look, so I know you want to film us giving you the chocolate. So, I'm happy for you to do that.
He couldn't stop being passive aggressive if he actually genuinely tried.
You want to film us? Hi, Andrew. Look, so I know you want to film us giving you the chocolate. So, I'm happy for you to do that. I just, as I'm sure you know, like I don't want to risk a situation where I give you the chocolate and then we don't get in. So why don't we do something like you come out and, we speak face to face and I give you the chocolate as we walk in.
I don't think you're a good-intentioned actor, Matthew, based on your previous performance. So I need payment in advance, unfortunately.
Well, look, can you suggest a way in which we can feel some sort of assurance that you're going to speak to us? Like maybe if you come out now and we can hand it to you face to face.
You see the words? Can you notice the words that are getting slipped in the middle? It's like a submissive assertiveness, a weak command.
The problem is, last time I trusted you, you acted in bad faith. So this time you must trust me. That's the circle of life.
No, the idea of asking someone, can you? In and of itself. Of course I can. But will I?
I trusted you, you acted in bad faith. So this time you must trust me. That's the circle of life.
Maybe, could, can.
Must trust. The problem is, last time I trusted you, you acted in bad faith. So this time you must trust me. That's the circle of life. It's the balance of the universe. Yin and yang, Matthew. You must trust me. You must place your faith in the top G and hand over the chocolates, the payment for his presence. And then you will see. Perhaps you'll be rewarded.
But this is good.
Me allowing you unprecedented access to my private network and home in which you were a bad faith actor. If you still are scared about losing your heavy financial investment of £6 in a box of chocolates, then you will not get your interview.
Well, it's...
Nah, he's throwing him right in the corner. So you disrespected me last time, and the least you could do is at least give me a piece of chocolate, but you still won't even trust me, even though I trusted you to get here. And you won't even give... You'll lose it all for some chocolate? No, you wouldn't do that, right?
The thing is, I'm a journalist.
Give Alex the chocolate.
You can't just assume that if you're nice to someone that they're gonna not betray you. I mean, a journalist's job is to report on the truth. Imagine a world in which just because someone let you into their house, they didn't report on the truth about you, and that would be insane.
talking to himself, bro. You see how well with the big fucking 1 year baby. Chat, he's talking to himself.
The problem is.
Oh shit. Really, Matt? We all know he hung up. Yo, he's talking to himself.
Imagine
I'm about to say, if it's on speaker, it clearly made a noise.
A world in which just because someone let you into their house, they didn't report on the truth about you. I mean, that would be insane. The problem is, it's becoming quite obvious that you're afraid of doing an interview with us.
You are one pathetic loser.
That was crazy acting right there, man. Man, you might as well just lose it, bro. Say fuck him. Fuck him in his house. Fuck all you. And smack the cameraman.
You are one pathetic loser.
Go ahead. Because that was embarrassing, bro. Like, to like play it off like, oh, he hung up. Even though, you know, it makes a noise when people hang up. And it was on speaker. A deep breath, a sigh, silence, and a look to the left? I mean, chat, like, sometimes, you know, when some people slightly bitch made, you can push them in the corner and you can, like, you know, that dog will come out. That dog might come out of them. Kind of on like some like Dragon Ball Z Goku turned Super Saiyan last second type shit. Like, but yo, nothing at all. Not an ounce of get back at all. Just pure passive aggressiveness, following directions, and emotional frustration. Now in delusion, like you didn't hear the phone hang up and you talk to the phone by yourself, and then you can't even speak up for yourself. You turn around and like look at your cameraman, and then you're about to say what?
Okay, how about 1 square of chocolate?
1 square of chocolate. It's yo, chat. This is what I'm saying. You balls deep, bro. Chat. Like if y'all gonna be something all the way, bro. Like he not even trying to be a full on bitch. If being a full on bitch, he would have gave up the chocolate. Say, you know what? If he takes it and we don't get it, we don't get it. Whatever. Like, be a bitch. All or nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, all or nothing, bro. If you're going to be all or nothing, a bitch, be a bitch all the way. Don't be a half a bitch. Don't be half a man, bro. Him trying to be half a man. All right, I said we weren't going to give him one, but what if we gave him a square? Right? Be a full-on bitch. Be a real bitch. Or be a real man. Be a full, like, man, you know what? This nigga done played with my time enough. I'm going to throw the chocolate on the floor, step on it, and piss on it. And spit on it, too. And tell him, eat that. Yeah, Matt. Like, I'm thinking he going to get pushed against the wall and just stand up for himself, chat. Nothing at all. More passive aggressiveness.
Half an hour.
Chat, wouldn't that be savage? Tell him, eat that. Like, damn, Matt. Ew. Like you need an aggressive get back, bro. I mean, you can walk away and lick your wounds and like kind of put a band-aid on yourself, bro, but it's
right. That's fair. Well, he said is give you chocolate, right? So if you give you a square of chocolate.
No.
Well, what he said was give you chocolate. So if I technically give you technically a piece is a chocolate, he didn't specify. Like, man, men, like, we don't play these kind of games, bro. Do y'all hear this, chat? Technically, he said to give you a chocolate, so he didn't say how many. He didn't say the whole box. So if I give...
Okay. Well, he said is give you chocolate, right? So if you give you a square of chocolate.
No. Okay. See you.
1 hour later.
Yes, Matt.
Hi, Andrew.
Oh my God. Yo. I just genuinely don't believe that there is no price for dignity. I just really had to think about that as I'm watching this video, chat. Like, people talk about, well, you know, now I'm a code switch, and you know, then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and you know, be the polite, and then you know, like this isn't even like strategic politeness. This isn't even like strategic gentleman, like being a strategically gentle and respectful. This is just like pure being a bitch, bro. This is like bad, like, bro.
Matt.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. You asked me, BBC, BBG, DDG, AMG. Man, they would have been back there asking me, what happened? Man, fuck him. Fuck him. That's what happened. What you mean? Hey, that nigga tried to run a little game on me. Guess what? I did something for his ass, man. I stepped on that and kicked that chocolate and said fuck you at his door and spit on the gate. Fuck him. That shit over. He can go interview with TNT, TMZ, AMG, AMC, AMP, or IC. I don't give a fuck who talked to him. We ain't talking to him. Fuck that nigga. And then they be like, Matt, you're fired. Fuck y'all too. I'm Matt, nigga. I go get another job. I start my own shit. And some of y'all might call that arrogant. He'll be alright. He'll survive. But how the fuck can he live with his tail between his legs like this? How do you live like that? Head down, tail between your legs. Docile, submissive, and just weak. I don't know, chat. Hi. You just made me wait 4 hours and play the game over chocolate. And I traveled hours to come see you. Hours on a flight. Which costs money and time. And I'm holding chocolate. And I'm hi.
Yes, Matt.
Hi, Andrew. Yes, so I've just been interviewing your fans outside.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I just been interviewing. Let's see where this goes.
Hi, Andrew.
Yo, this dude is dirty. Chat, do y'all see it? I'm Hidakuri. I appreciate this. The 8 months, 6 in a row. Yo. Oh, he's dirty. Hi, so, not to mention that I've been wasting my time out here. I've been interviewing your fans, and I'm curious to see where this goes. This is...
Yes, so I've just been interviewing your fans outside. They all have been saying very nice things about you. One guy who you helped get over his weed addiction. Another guy who's come all the way from Miami.
I'm a nice guy, Matt. You didn't know?
No, it's not just glazing, chat. No, it's not just glazing. It's not glazing, bro. This ain't dickying right now. Y'all gotta see. Y'all gotta, like, this can't fly over your head, bro. Y'all gotta see this for what it is, bro. He jealous? No, it's not. This ain't jealousy, or this is not dickying right now, bro. And, like, he's trying to be... How do I describe it, chat? It's something that's understood, bro. It's something that's understood. It's not even failed manipulation. No, it's like, bro, it's so no, not the bigger person, not pity. No, bro, it's not begging. What's the fucking, not buttering him up? He's not dicking. This is not obvious dicking. Don't look at it at face value as in he's trying to say, oh, your fans love you. You're a good guy. See, Tate saw it for what it was when he said, oh, I'm a good guy. You didn't know that? You didn't know already? Bro, it's like, I'm going to just speak genuinely from the best way I think I can say it. Let's listen again. Watch this.
Yes, Matt.
Hi, Andrew. Yes, so I've just been interviewing your fans outside. They all have been saying very nice things about you. One guy who you helped get over.
Now, at face value, you can say something like, oh, he's trying to make him feel bad. He's dick sucking him. He's trying to make him feel better. No. You know what I see? I see the fact that this nigga been waiting outside for 12 hours, right? Instead of calling and saying something like, are you going to come out? I have the chocolate. Like, instead of even addressing the elephant in the room, right? He goes to say, I've been interviewing your fans, so I don't need to talk to you because I'm actually out here talking to your fans. And here's what they had to say. Like it's like, go ahead, bruh. Like, leave me alone. But from Matt's thing, it's like, it's not just beating around the bush, but he's like being like weird about it. Like, he's being like weird, just weird. That's the best way I can describe. He's being weird. And they all said good things, and you know, you helped this one guy, and see the what they said is the fluff. That's the Trojan horse. You got to see the bigger picture that he's been sitting out there for hours, and he calls them to say he's been interviewing people anyway. I'm interviewing, and we're out here talking about you. Oh, but don't worry, it's been nice things. Like it's just like he has not been getting an interview with him, so he's trying to talk about it like on some bullshit. It's weird. It's like he's being weird about it, bro.
Very nice things about you.
Slimy.
One
It's
guy
slimy.
who you helped get over his weed addiction. Another guy who's come all the way from Miami.
I'm a nice guy, Matt. You didn't know?
Well, look, you know, it is frustrating that I can't give you these chocolates.
Hold on, it's the message on the screen. Hold on, what the fuck? This is open. I don't know if y'all can see. It says, I'm happy to hand you the chalkies at the gate. Seems you don't have faith in me, Matthew. Chalk first, give it to Alex, then you can come in. Take your time, think about it. I'm home all day. Okay, you see this message right here? Take your time, think about it. I'm home all day. See, Andrew's playing his game. He's playing his game. I'm happy to hand you the chalkies at the gate. Take your time. I'm home all day. Do y'all know what this is, chat? How do I describe this? Like, there's no way to describe this. Y'all see what it is? Fuck, y'all caught on the word chalkies, bro. I don't give a fuck what he called them. Chalkies, cockies, mockies, or dockies, bro. Do y'all see the page? Right there. Right.
Like you said, my boss.
He said it's actually not this at all. It's simply that my boss won't let me. Oh my God, bro. My boss won't let me. How much I want to bet he actually did not talk to his boss? I'm willing to bet everything in my savings account, he did not talk to his boss. Or actually, I take that back. Maybe he did tell his boss. Hold on, chat. I actually take that back. He could just be saying this on some bullshit, like trying to use a scapegoat. My boss won't let me. I actually think he spoke to his boss and said, Andrew keeps telling us to bring in the chocolate, and if we give it to him, he could. And his boss put his foot down at least. I'd be willing to hope that his boss has a spine more than he does. Or am I crazy for thinking that? I would at least. I'm betting on his boss having a spine. That's what I'm betting on right now. And I think he texted his boss, and his boss said, "Don't do that shit. My boss won't let me. I'm bound by the oh, never mind. He didn't talk to his boss. I'm bound by the policies of the company I'm contracted to." So, chat, instead of standing behind his own word, are the ads running? One is better than the other and is desperately holding on to it. No ads? Did ad runs at all? Did the ads run at all? Because they didn't, I'm going to ban the person that said it. ADZ Twan, I appreciate the Twitch Bump sub. Did the ads run at all? Yeah, they ran. Okay, it just must have been short then. Okay. Alright. Yo, Chad, look at this. This is more weak shit. Instead of standing on his word and saying, I'm not bringing them out there unless you take them from me. Instead of standing on his word, what did he stand on? He stood on his boss. He stood on the contract of the company. Not his own 10 toes. Not his own legs and feet. But he stood on his boss and the company. This is what he's standing behind. And then he doesn't even... okay. Do y'all see that there's no bullshit words in here? Look at the next sentence. Sadly, that may. What the fuck does it mean, may? That may mean... Like, what do you mean, may? What does it... It is or it is not. You see, he didn't use any type of ambiguous language when it came to standing on his boss or standing on the contract. But when it came to his a word again, it may mean, right, Winston SF, that's bullshit, right? His contract does not fucking say that he can't give the fucking chocolate. It's bullshit. He's standing behind it though, instead of standing on his word and saying, I'm not bringing that shit out until you come take it from me. And if you don't take it, we're just gonna leave. And then as soon as Andrew said, no, I'm not taking it, he just leaves. At least, right? No. The nigga said, my boss said I can't. My contract says I can't. So I cannot control my own decisions. My boss does and my contract does. And because of that, we may mean we have to leave. So it's like a little, like a last second, like, don't let us leave. If you want to stop us from leaving, like, nigga, just go ahead, bro.
If there's any...
And here comes the but. Now, Chad, y'all remember what a man once said? Anything that comes before the word but does not matter. Anything you say before the word but does not matter. Because what you really wanted to say came after the but. Anything you say before but does not matter. That's not what you truly wanted to say. That's not what you truly meant. The second part matters. It does seem silly. And then he's not even being firm on it. It's just, Matt, it's silly or it's not. What do you mean seems silly? May seem. Y'all see what I'm saying? You look silly to me. Right? But it does seem silly because you obviously have important things to say. Matt's game is so slickly slimy. It's like hilarious. You obviously have important things to say. And this is for the BBC. So it would be a huge platform to get your message across. Y'all catching this? I'm outside interviewing your fans right now.
You know.
Must be weird having a boss. Ah, nigga. Oh, shit. Chat, I'm not, listen. All Dickie into the side, bro. He's cooking this nigga. He's cooking this nigga. No, fuck being a pick-me, bro. Even worse than that. He can't even pick himself. That's the whole point of this pick-me shit, is that these motherfuckers cannot stand on their own 10 toes and their own opinions and shoes and be criticized, ostracized, fired, flamed, or nothing for it. So they'll appeal to what their superiors, which is either other people, could be their boss, or he said the company's contract. Yo, oh my God, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie, he cooked him with that, bro.
Way that you can think of where I can come in and hand them to you as I walk in or anything.
Chat, he's just repeating himself as well, chat. Another sign of uncertainty. He heard what you said the first time. If you have to repeat yourself, you know you're not being listened to. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. But you trying to say it a second or third, fourth, fifth time. Y'all need to look at this shit in y'all real life. Fuck this interview right now. You trying to say something 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, bro. The motherfucker heard you the first time. They know what you said.
Come in and hand them to you as I walk in or anything.
This is sad, bro.
That would be great. Otherwise, I don't know.
Plugs, I'm posting this. This is
otherwise what, Matt? What happens?
Now caught him. You see how he jumps on that? Because he knows, like, this is either where Matt steps on his spine or stands on his 10 feet and says, otherwise I'm leaving. But do you think he's going to say it clearly, chat, or do you think there's going to be some fluff or he's going to stutter? Let's make some predictions here. What do y'all think about to happen, chat? What y'all think's about to happen? Beat around the bush. I might have to leave. Fluff. Let's watch. Let's see. And look, he striked on it. He jumped on it. Otherwise, what?
I don't know. And I mean,
no way.
Would be great. Otherwise, I don't know.
Wait.
And then hand them to you as I walk in or anything. Then that would be great. Otherwise, I don't know.
Otherwise, what, Matt? What happened?
I didn't hear him say I don't know the first time. That's crazy.
Happens.
Maybe you'll have to let me know what.
Chat, if I at this point I need my masters in communication. I'm sitting here like a proud fucking father, man. I need my masters in communication, nigga. He is made to be led. He has no spine. He has no fucking backbone. Bro sound insecure. Bro, we've been pointing this out since the beginning. Maybe, seems, don't chat. Do I not call this shit out on y'all every day? Now do y'all see how y'all sound? But the worst part is, I'm trying to stop y'all from doing this shit early. Right? He sounds like this as a grown man. Y'all will continue to live your life without a backbone, without a spine, with no dignity, no honor, no sense of integrity. Because that's what this is about, integrity. It's not just about being arrogant, egotistical, and aggressive and saying, fuck my boss, I do what I want. It's, I'm willing to stand on my name no matter what. I would rather stand on my name than be played with. Guess what? At any cost. It is what it is. Death before dishonor. Guess you just gonna have to kill me. In GTA. But the funny part is, I say this out loud, and a lot of people are like, man, that shit ain't worth that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't. That's okay for them. This is not, I'm not talking about dying in the situation, but y'all know I say death before dishonor all the time. Let's focus on the language, though. Did I not just predict what he was going to say? Did I not, like, chat, I should just sit back. You know why it's predictable? Because y'all all sound the fucking same. We call this shit out every day. What the fuck is kinda, sorta, seems, maybe, if? What's the other words, chat? Like, all this, like, bro, you are or you are not. You do or you don't. It is or it is not.
When maybe you're next free.
All this playing the fence, all this, like, half in between, and I think, may, probably, I don't know. No, you do know. You do know, Matt. If you tell him, you do know, Matt. If you keep playing fucking games, matter of fact, you've played enough games, if you ask me. But let's say he wanted to rephrase this sentence. I've had enough of your games, I'm leaving. That's the most powerful sentence he could have formed. That simple ass sentence. I've had enough of your games, I'm leaving.
You as I walk in or anything, then that would be great. Otherwise, I don't know.
Like, do y'all wanna live like this, chat?
Otherwise, what, Matt? What happens?
Biting your tongue, tail tucked between your legs, head down and shoulders crouched.
Maybe just
on your knees.
To let you know when. Maybe.
Would you rather be able to say 2 words, chat? And what are those 2 words? Can anybody guess? What are the 2 words, chat? 2 simple, powerful. Think of these 2 words. Would you rather live like this on your knee? There you go, pumps. Fuck you. It's that easy. Anytime you don't say fuck you saying fuck you to yourself. And I love me too much. I'm the only nigga getting in that casket. But I'm gonna be the only one that get in that casket. So if I ain't doing right by me, who else can I do right by? Or who else should I do right by if I can't do right by me? I'm living and dying for my name. My people, the people I care about, the people I love, and I am included in those people. Now, sacrifice for the people I care about and love is one thing. But at the expense of myself and them? Like, where's the win? Like, chat, yo, Fanio, thank you. Is the interview that important? Yes, boss. Boss, man. Yes, master, I got it. I sat out there for hours for you. I begged him. I bought him chocolate. I traveled hours, boss, man. Yes. Be happy. Be proud of me. Pay me one more time. Pay me again, boss, please. I laid it out on the line. Like, chat, is it even worth it? Chat, Do y'all think his boss would do 10% of that for him? Is this check, even if they doubled his pay after this, after he got the interview, even if they tripled it, that's because you made them more money. So the least they could do is pay you more. Do you think his boss would do half of it, 10% of what he... I'm not even going to say half. That might be too much. Would his boss do 10% of this for him? This is what y'all got to think about when this job got you stressed out. When they got you slaving and dying and stressed out. Oh, I need it. No, you need a better plan. That's what you need. Because the motherfuckers that run their own lives and are their own bosses, Chad, I'm going to just call out the hardcore truth. The motherfuckers that run their own lives and run their own bosses are the happiest. It's a weight off your back when you don't got to live like you got a collar on, bro. And having a job doesn't put a collar on you. Like, I've had jobs I enjoyed. Like, it's not about that. It's about the cage you get put in when you start having to tell yourself that you got to live a certain way or be a certain thing. You can have a job and be completely free. This ain't even about having a job. It's about like self-dignity, bro. It's like a sense of like then he can't even say fuck you right now. He at any cost he was willing to get this for his boss and his contract. That's sad to me.
Or something.
Do I miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime? Otherwise, what, Matt? What happens?
Maybe you'll have to let me know when maybe you're next free or something.
Do I miss...
Didn't even say I'm going to leave. He said maybe you'll have to let me know when you're free again. So not only can he not stand on business, chat, he opens the door for him to step on him and kick him in his face again. Can't y'all see this is how y'all relationships are with women? Y'all know I do mostly dating coaches. Can't y'all see this is how y'all relationships are with women? Ghosts you, flakes you, disrespects you, and you tell her you invite her in for more. You reward the behavior with another opportunity. This is the same shit.
You'll have to let me know when maybe you're next free or something.
Remember what I said? I will find the fucking clip if I have to. What did I say? I can tell how you think of yourself based on how you position yourself in your senses. Did y'all hear what the fuck he just said? Maybe you can tell me when you're next free or something. First of all, that's the same sentence of a nigga who would say, help me get my girl back. Or something along the lines of, she took me back. I found the clip, hold on. I can see what you think of yourself based on how you position yourself in your literal senses. I remember reading a guy's DM, he asked me for help one time, and he was like, yeah, I'm about to do this, and I'm about to lose my girl. That was the first red flag to me. Then he ended up later on down the line saying something like, she'll take me back. So when it came to the way he positioned himself in his own sense. First of all, he just said, let me know when the next time you're free. Matt, this is costing you time as well. Like, this is time you can't get back. Do you not respect your own time enough to at least ask for some sort of certainty that your time will be well spent? No, you tell him to tell you when to come back. When he's free. Again, this is not even about the specific. Chat, I'm not even laughing anymore. Like, I feel like I'm not even saying this to feel bad for the guy. I'm saying this because y'all need to recognize this shit. When you live like this, there's no in between. Like, men don't live like this. Passive aggressive, half-ass, on the fence, slick, slimy games. It's the principle, chat. It don't matter what the example is. Y'all gotta see this shit.
Or anything, then that would be great. Otherwise,
then that would be great. It'd be great.
Otherwise, what, Matt? What happens?
Challenge him. You know why he asked him? He challenged him to stand on his word. Shit, you don't know. No, Matt. What happens? Stand on something. And then what did he stand on?
Maybe you'll have to let me know when maybe you're next free or something.
Do I miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime?
No, I mean, you'll probably be able to get an interview.
Oh my God. He can't even suck his own company. Like, Tate is literally serving him alley-oops. He's literally like, all right, am I going to miss the opportunity? No, you can replace us. Chat, this is like, bro, this is like you're on your knees and then like the person just like, steps on your back, and then you say, is the table firm enough? And it's your back. The table is your back, but they're stepping on your back. And you're saying, is it firm? Like, bro, this is crazy.
I mean, you'll probably be able to get an interview with other media outlets, I'm sure, but I do think the BBC is a really big and important platform, and I think that
probably
it's different.
Probably.
Well, yeah, sure, definitely.
That's right. Let's be professional. Let's be clever with our language here. Let's be on point. I can definitely get another interview. And I can get another interview with the BBC. I can just say, send someone else. They'll do anything I want.
Oh my God. Chad, this is like him having an ant in a magnifying glass, making it run from the ray of light.
They probably would want to send me.
Okay, now we're gonna play this game. Matt, hey chat, wait, hold on, we might got some. Matt might defend his position at his job. Let's see, cause he trolled him bad when he said that. Though I actually can get BBC back. I'll just tell him not to send you. Matt, this is about you, Matt. This is not about BBC. This is not about this interview. This is about you and your integrity, Matt. Please stand up for yourself.
Professional. Let's be clever with our language here. Let's be on point. I can definitely get another interview. And I can get another interview with the BBC. I can just say, send someone else. They'll do anything I want.
They probably would want to send me. That's the but.
Do you want me?
Already starts choking on his words. You know why he had to start choking on it? Because all he had to say is, do you want to test that? Do you want to find out? I bet you they would.
They probably would want to send me. That's the but.
Do you want to test that theory, Matthew?
Do y'all see what being a bitch does to your communication? It makes you stutter. It makes you hesitate. You don't know what to say. You're not as quick and witty on your feet because I just made a video on Patreon about this, and a part of applying pressure, and a big part of it was being able to stand behind what you want. Now, I'm not going to leak the whole thing, so Patreon game, I'm not going to say too much. But look what it does to your language. It's so easy to just say, I don't give a fuck what you do. Beating around the bush is actually harder to talk. It makes it harder to talk, really. Like, if you have the courage to just say what you mean and mean what you say, like, it's actually pretty easy to talk and communicate with human beings.
Yeah, no, you can. You can, honestly. If you go.
He's laughing at himself, chat. The first smile he has had is in laughing at himself.
Yeah, no, you can. You can, honestly. If you go to them, they will say, well.
You're telling me, Andrew Tate, most famous man in the world, can't get an interview with the BBC unless you're involved. Is that the level of hubris you operate under?
Do y'all know what hubris means? Extreme pride. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Extreme pride. Like, that's what I said. That's why I just said when I was like, yo, he's at least going to defend his position at his job, right? See, when he contested the idea that he can't replace him, or BBC won't do it unless it's him, he was being prideful, like, oh, I'm important at my job. Or you do have that much hubris, excessive pride or self-confidence that I can't replace you in this interview.
BBC unless you're involved.
And he challenged him. He said, yeah, you can. You probably could.
Is that the level of hubris you operate under?
I've come here, but wait, just so, okay, look, the other thing is, because of the fact that we have this sort of, for better or for worse, reputation where somehow, we've become...
He's trying to explain himself to him and convince him why it needs to be him.
Internet nemesis, even though that's not how I see it, then... Statements
are a lot more clear and concise and decisive of all things. But this explaining, chat, what is he even talking about?
It probably would be reach a much wider...
Probably would
audience and be viewed and talked about a lot more.
They're going to talk about it anyway. I'm the top G. Watch.
That's just the brass tacks of it, is what I think. So, you know, if there's any way, even if you want to do like a quick one through the gate, like I think that would be great.
Bro, chat, a quick one through the. Yo, he could. I genuinely think he could tell Matt to sniff some, like to smoke some crack first. A quick. Yo, a quick one through the gate. Chat, yo, a lot of y'all can't laugh at him, yo. This is some of y'all in real life. In smaller ways, but you don't even see it because you think you can pick and choose when to be a fucking man or when to have a backbone. Excuse me, this ain't even about being a man at this point. Like, I bet you there are women watching this like, what the fuck is he doing? Stand up for yourself. Like, this ain't even about, chat, this transcends manhood. Like, this is like, bro, what's like going on?
Great, but it's...
Right, let me just put the tip in. Like, please, can I just eat it? You gonna let me eat it? Please, can I just eat it? Oh, no, please, just come on another day. Please, please, please.
Yeah, my hands are tied re the chocolate situation, but I don't know if you have any suggestions.
No, I don't want to do a quick interview. I want to do an in-depth, detailed interview.
Oh, he's cooking with this.
My first interview under house arrest is going to be world-breaking. It's going to be massive, perhaps the biggest
was good
internet interview of the year, perhaps of the decade.
Rubbing in his face the fact that he won't get it.
I own the culture, and I want to do it properly. But I can't do it without the energy, which will be procured from chocolate. And then I'll feel confident within myself to get the energy required to deal with the fake news media.
But
he's just running laps around this guy, chat. And chat, all he had to do was say 2 words. Instead, he's babbling on the phone thinking that one more sentence will save his life.
When I come through the door from that point there, I'm pretty sure that I can just give them to you, so then you will have them. I'm still bowing down to your demand there.
Doesn't even deserve my reaction.
I think that's a pretty good.
There's nothing to say about that, chat. We all heard it.
Just give them to you, so then you will have them. I'm still bowing down to your.
I swear on my life, I don't know if I've ever. I don't know if I've ever put those 2 words together in the last 21 years, unless on some like respectful like end of a show type shit. Bro. What the actual fuck? Wait, they call that bowing, right? They call this like bowing and shit? What the actual fuck? I don't even know if that's coming out of my mouth, chat. I'll bow down to you. I'm very curious. Limps make me curious. And like this level of limping makes me curious. Limping isn't even just about doing it to a man or a woman or for a relationship. This is like desperateness in its highest capacity. I would be curious if he would do this to save his mother's life. Would he even be this down bad to save his own mother's life? Would he even do this for his own life? Like, is it literally just for this interview? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's at stake here. I'm genuinely curious, child. I'm like, I have to understand this, bro. I'm trying to figure this out.
From that point there, I'm pretty sure I can just give them to you, so then you will have them. I'm still bowing down to your demand there. I think that's a pretty good.
I'm a fair man, Matt. Unlike you, I do not do snakery. I do not do tricks and games. I do not pretend to be someone I'm not. We are very different people. I have given you a very fair and simple parameter. You can decide if you want to comply or if you want to fly home. Again, I'm sure that they flew.
And look at this, chat. What did he do? Did we hear probably, maybe, could, should, would, if, sorta, kinda? Or did we hear this or that? You have two, you gave him choices. You have two choices. It's very direct, giving him options. Well, Matt, maybe we could do this, or you could do that. This or that. You'll choose from my given ultimatum. And if not, then fuck you. He didn't say, well, Matt, if you just walk up to the gate and hand them to me, then you could do the... No, you're going to do this or you're going to do that. What is there to talk about?
You on a private jet. They flew you on a jet, right?
You said that you didn't care.
Sure, they
now he's just rubbing it. No, he really hates this guy, man.
flew you on a private jet. They flew you on a jet, right?
You said that you didn't care if it was a hit piece or whatever. All I said was I was doing an objective documentary the whole time, and I want you to give you the chance to give your side of the story. That's why I'm...
Oh, you're giving me a chance. You're such a nice guy. Thanks.
Listen, these accusations are coming out regardless.
What accusations? What, the same girls from 10 years ago got disproved? Do you think anyone cares about that? Please, Matthew, you're not giving me a chance. I'm giving you a chance. I've given you a very fair parameter. It's a parameter that you can either...
That might have been the boldest thing he said today. I'm giving you a chance.
...adhere to, or you can go home and fly home economy on Wizz Air. I don't give a fuck. It's up to you. Stop calling me. You know the parameter. You decide. Thank you.
So...
Where's your private jet?
I don't have a private jet.
It's like sad because like they put the clip of him on a jet in this, but like it's like sad because like the biggest flex here isn't even the money, bro. It's that he says what he wants and has a spine and some sense of like dignity. Not even the power, because it's like it's the lack of power he has over himself that's really the pitiful thing here.
But look, I know we didn't work out this time. Let me know if you ever want to do it again in the future. And while we didn't, naturally film an interview, obviously we have the phone calls that we had outside your house, and I guess we can use those unless you've got an issue with that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so slimy. Well, since we didn't get the interview, we're just gonna use the phone calls of us arguing. Unless you have a problem with that.
Naturally film an interview.
Doesn't find himself nor his time.
Obviously we have the phone calls that we had outside your house, and I guess we can use those unless you've got an issue with that.
Yeah, I do have an issue. I haven't signed a consent form.
Okay.
Calls it out immediately and addresses the elephant in the room. Then uses it in his own video.
Okay, well, in that case,
oh my.
Let me know if you change your mind at any point. Maybe in May, like your lawyer said, we can do another interview.
Perhaps, but yeah, I didn't sign a consent form, and it's a shame the BBC with their big budgets made you fly economy Wizz Air. That must be very annoying for you to fly in and out for no reason. I feel sorry for you, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle out here.
You'll survive. I win.
Brokey Life should have joined the war room. Then he sent them the picture of him eating the chocolate. Matt, you can just accept being like grovel at the. You could just accept being like sand on the beach, grovel at a nigga's feet. To each his own, chat. To each his own, man. Nah. Oh my God, bro. That is not a get back. He thought it was though. I'm actually genuinely gonna have like a 3-minute conversation after this. Like no bullshit, bro. Like I like plugs. I'm posting that full reaction on the on one of the channels I got. Let me know when the ad's done. I'm not even ending the stream yet. We got 15 minutes. I want to hit 6 hours. We need to talk about something before I killed the last 10 or so minutes to hit 6 hours. Let me know when the ad's done. We literally had to talk about this today. I'm not even trolling, bro. Like, this is so serious to me. You look drained. That just... Didn't I used to say in my old reactions that watching limps kill my... Like, they drain my energy. Watching weakness. Watching... Like suckers. Like, watching that shit just like... You know why? Because to a certain extent, you have to, like, neglect yourself of self-love to act like that. That's what this shit is. Your ads are done. To a certain extent, you have to neglect yourself of self-love to act like that. This is why limping since the beginning. They are simps. I drop the S, give them an L because that's all they take. Limping has never even been about being a man, being a simp for a woman. It's been about having a low level of self-dignity, self-love, self-appreciation, to which you would throw yourself under the bus but for any goal. Not realizing that you are your greatest reward. You are your greatest gift. You are your greatest goal. I'll put me over anything except my own child's life, probably. Not even probably. I would sacrifice me for my children's life. Point being, we're not going that deep. I'm talking on the level of a self-integrity or in God, right? I'm talking on the level of self-integrity, self-dignity, humility, and respect I have for myself. That I would not allow myself to do certain things. What we just watched being one of them. This stemmed from like dating advice. But as y'all know, I made this much bigger. And limping was never about being a man or a woman, because it was about self-dignity, honor, and self-appreciation and self-love. You can be like that. You can be a limp if you're a man or a woman. You can be down bad, desperate, and throw yourself under the bus, regardless of who you are. And it speaks to a level of self-confidence, your relationship with yourself. And some voice in your head at least has to tell you, don't let that slide. Don't tolerate that. And then the other voice, which is the bitch or the weak link, says it's okay. Ignore yourself. Accept them. Listen to them. They won't even listen to you. They'll ignore you. So you might as well ignore yourself too and listen to them. It's quite hilarious to me. I'm the only one getting in my fucking casket. So I will stand by, defend, and respect me no matter what. It will always be you. You will always be there for yourself. Shit go left. Somebody do you wrong. You don't know if they're talking behind your back. You don't know if they're doing right by you. But you better fucking do right by yourself. Cause shit hit the fan. You'll notice. You'll look around. You'll be by yourself. Listen, I had to learn this the hard way. A hard, cold way. And guess the fuck what? I never turn my back on me, ever. No matter how small. Because you go through some shit, right? End up there by yourself. Whether you be outside, whatever the fuck may be. It could be anything. Run away, fight with or argue with somebody betray you or something. It's you who were there when you were crying. It's who you that were there when you were down on your knees. It's who you were there when you hit the floor. Now, it may be another person, like physically, right? But it's you who was going through that. And honestly, if there are those people that were there for you, shout out to them. Look at them and honor them. Honor them for honoring you. But on a real level, only you knows what you see, what you do, and what you think. If you don't trust that, if you don't believe in that, then what the fuck do you believe in? If you don't know anything else to be real except what you see, experience, do, or don't do, or think, what else do you believe to be real? Or at least not test. Because I test my stuff. I test myself every day, all day. That's why I believe in myself. That's why I trust myself. That's where my confidence comes from. Not what I can and can't do, but not what I did and did not do or have done, or have or achieved or will achieve. But because I know who I am. I've observed myself. I've tested myself. I stood on what I believe to be important to me and know to be important to me and written out to be. This is a level of relationship with yourself that is just unshakable. And this shit ain't even about just confidence and poise and say this sentence and come off smooth and be seductive. Like, this shit is so much bigger. And I think that watching that interview rubbed me so wrong because it's like I can't fathom. It was funny at first, hilarious. I can't fathom how a human being would allow somebody to do that to them. And this isn't even against Tate because he did what he was supposed to do. The nigga did some slimy, grimy shit. So guess what he got in return? Some slimy, grimy treatment. It is what he deserved. I'm looking at this because I know I'm trying to get y'all to see the connection between what we just watched and how when you guys get coached or shit is broken down, that it's the same shit. You might not be out there standing around waiting for orders, handing niggas chocolate. But when she ignored you, you called her 4 times. When she ignored you, you quadruple texted her. When she canceled the date without telling you, you offered her another date. When she disrespected you in that way, you let it slide. When you had a decision you wanted to make, you let somebody convince you not to do it and tell you you know better. They know better than you know what you wanted to do. Instead of standing on yourself, what you think, what you say, and what you do, and handling the consequences that come with it, because that's how much you trust yourself. You see, we can go back to when this shit was blown. I didn't even have 5K subscribers. There was no certainty. There was no salary. There was nothing sure about this. And in fact, when I even discussed, I keep bringing this up because y'all need to understand this as a small example. I wanted to drop out and do these things. How many people called and challenged it and say, no, go to school. They trusted school more than they trusted me. You know, respectfully, I had to show them wrong, and they see wrong and different now. But the point being is that when those decisions were being made, and I showed that I trust myself, and I proved that, I stood on what I knew I could do, and I knew I was going to do, even when others doubted me. And look how the fuck it rewarded me, and I'm not even done yet. Had I listened to what they thought I could and could not do, or should not have done, I would not be where I am now. And that shit, bro, I'm telling y'all, chat, the respect you have for yourself, the level of love you have for yourself when you stand on and accept what you do and what you say. Like I said, when I decided to go against all the better advice from older people, more wise people I respect, to drop out and do this shit or commit to this shit, I would have had to face the consequences for my actions. I could have been trying to re-enroll in school. I could have been trying to get another job again. I could have been trying to pick it up from square one. I could have set myself back years from the track I was lined up on. I accepted every consequence that was going to come from my actions because I believed in me. It's that simple. It doesn't get easier than that. It doesn't get harder than that. You do or you don't. And I really had to talk about that, bro. Because all that correlates into communication. All that correlates into smoothness. All that correlates into that. Because you wouldn't stutter if you just said what you wanted to say. You wouldn't hesitate if you just did what you wanted to do. You wouldn't have self-doubt if you just trusted yourself and proved it through your actions. But every time you don't, every time you slip out of it, every time you bullshit, every time you wait, every time you procrastinate, every time you lie to yourself, every time you beat around that bush like we just watched, it's a part of you that looks at it and it says, I don't know what that part of, I would call that part of yourself. Let's call it your true self. Let's call it every time you bullshit, beat around the bush, lie, cheat, steal, or BS, or run in fear and hide. It's a part of you that says, It doesn't even say anything. It says nothing. It doesn't judge you, right? It doesn't judge you. It just sees you for who you are. And that part of you is the most firm and strong part of yourself. It doesn't judge you. That's the key. It does not judge you. It has no opinion of you. It just sees you for who you are, as you are. And it observes you. And that's the part of you you can't lie to. That's the part of you that knows you're lying. That's the part of you that knows you're bullshitting. That's the part of you that does not trust the you pretend to be. I'm telling you, I had to have this conversation, bro. And y'all might be like, what the fuck does this have to do with this guy handing out chocolate at the door? You would never. We can laugh, but like, that is, like, bro. Beat me up, bro. Like, I'm taking the L, bro. Beat me up, bro. Beat me up. I'm hopping the gate, bro. I'm spitting on your food, bro. I'm stepping on it. Like I'm totally disrespecting you. Like, beat me up. I'll take the L for it. Like, that's the smaller L to me. I'm sorry. It is. Some people may disagree. Some people might say, oh, well, he left with the camera. He left with some recording anyway. He got to talk to Tate on it. Nah. Beat me up, man. Just go ahead, smack me up, man. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna die on my back, man. I ain't going out like that. Not on my knees. I swear, it's like, I remember I saw the movie 300 and I was like 8 or 9 years old, bro. I will never fucking forget that movie. Dog, took those 300 men and ended the movie dying for his country. Dying for his children. Dying for his wife. Dying for his... Dog, died on his fucking shield for his soldiers right next to them. Before he would kneel before that other king. Some people may see it as selfish. Oh, but it is. It's about the honor. I mean, y'all see what happens when these kind of concepts don't exist. What would happen if we lived in a world full of Matts? And there were like 10 people telling everybody what to do and how to do it. And them agreeing and them listening. It's slavery. There's no other thing to call it. It's literally slavery, bro. It's dangling something of value above a person's head. You name what the value is. It could be for y'all, a lot of y'all in this dating shit, a pretty woman's approval. For him, it may have been his job, his boss, and his contract. For you, it may be what people think of you. Y'all will do anything but defend yourself and stand on your own name. God. Like, I would be willing. Matt, was the paycheck worth it? Maybe. You know what's crazy, chat? Guess how smart your true self is. Guess how universally intelligent it is. This is what we call intuition. But it's universal intelligence. It knows what it knows that it knows. It's wiser than your years. This is why when you trust it, people call you wise. And you know, you should go blah, blah. It's not smart, it's wise. It's a universal intelligence that you tap into when you trust yourself and you become authentic, right? I guarantee you a part of him. Remember I said no matter what you do, that part of you just listens and says, it doesn't judge you though, right? I bet you when the first phone call happened and he said, will you bring me chocolate? Back to the very first thing. I bet you there's a part of him that says, he's not going to let you get that interview. Even if you buy the chocolate and bring it, he's not going to let you do it. I'll be willing to bet every dollar I have to my fucking name to say that there's a part of him that said, don't do it, it's bullshit. And he would ignore his better part of himself for his boss, for the interview. I'm telling you, it's just so obvious, bro. It's like that your intuition speak to you. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, it's the divinity seated within you. I'm telling you. They call it intuition, confidence, divine, whatever you call it, bro. It's like, it's just a part, your higher self knows, and we can label it whatever we want. The gut, what's your gut tell you? Call it what you want. It knows, though. You can choose to ignore it if you want to. You can choose to believe it. You can choose to do what you want to do with that information. Third eye, you could call it what you want. Def did because he chose his own ego and stuck with it the whole time just to lose himself in the process. And the funny part was, I don't really think about it from a bot level. He probably was thinking to himself like, if I get this interview, I'll be one of the most famous people in the world. Like Andrew Tate's first interview after being locked up and, you know, continuing the part 2 of this is probably what he told himself. Which made it worth him. Which made it worth what he just experienced. Twice in the same day. 4 hours apart. And then hopped on a plane and sent the guy a picture of him on the plane eating the chocolate. Matt, if the chocolate was not important. Like, you see how he hold on to that last dying breath? It's like, the chocolate didn't matter, brother. Like, you think you, like, stinging at something. Yo.